Greetings from the studio. What we are doing today, well, I've only got a very short session because I've got to go for a walk and then I've got work. So it's a late session today, but I caught up on some sleep, so happy days. So what we're going to quickly work on, really quickly, is I've just done a listening session on this track, Belong Here, and this is predominantly about, well, I didn't know what it was about previously, but actually I listened to it outside of the studio, and kind of guessed the purpose of what it's about. So I've kind of guessed that it's about knowing that you can do something, but you doubt yourself that you can. Well, doubt yourself that you can. Um, so this is what I've kind of guessed the purpose of the song could be, which gave me ideas for what the certain sections could be about. So, one section or the main idea or the groove of the section could be about self-doubt or second guessing yourself. And then obviously, because obviously it's a story, the struggle would be like, convincing yourself you can do it. So like, this self-doubt, getting more, building up momentum, convincing yourself, come on, you can do this. And then obviously the solution, which could easily be the payoff. The best part of the track is knowing that you can do it and you're taking action to do it. So then you can brainstorm, obviously, the emotions that are associated with those sections for an emotional arc. So I kind of came up with doubt, brain fog, clear vision, and what those kind of emotions entail. So, is it, if you got brain fog, how do you feel and what's it like? So it can be like dark, it could be deep, hidden, certainly hazy because you can't really see what you're trying to get at. So that's when you brainstorm the emotions, and then with the, obviously, clear vision is like knowing what you're going to do, taking action. Well, that's when you're focused on one thing and you can see through the wood, through the trees, or whatever it's called, and what kind of characteristics they would be regarding that. So that was the idea, because ultimately it's the track itself actually sounds good, as a track. If we have a listen, let's have a so it's on its own. Oh, sun's come out. I know you. So it kind of works, but then there's the reason why. It does what it says on the tin. It is, I like the track, I like the groove, I like what it does, but why? What's the reason behind it? Because if you don't come up with an idea yourself, like a kind of purpose, I could easily just, listen to other popular tracks in the same genre, copy what they do, um, and and then just be like, great, I made a track, whoopee doo. So it's, whereas if you kind of brainstorm your own ideas, you can come up with things which actually represent the purpose of, knowing that you can do something, but you doubt yourself that you can. So there might be some same correlations with what happens in pop, other released tracks, but that's fine as long as this means something to you. Then who cares? As long as it portrays the purpose, let's do it. So let's get in. Where's it gone? There it is, that one. So hopefully that made sense. Let me know if it doesn't. Hello to you there. Hope you're having a good day, or end of day, or whatever time zone you're in. Well, let me know what time zone you're in because it's in the morning here. And while this loads, I'll just have a coffee. Mm. Yes, come on. Should have done this before, shouldn't I? This is what we've got so far. I haven't even moved the drums. That will be another session. But currently, got a couple of ideas to put in. Might cut up the vocal. I might do it. Might try it in Maschine. I might try that now. So we can see where it is at. Get rid of that. God, it's taken ages. Come on. Should have done it before. Right. So you know the score. Let's create a new version. DS3. Well, DSC3. Save that. Right. So. Now that we've got these stuff in the live loops on the left, so I don't know if I still need to keep them, to be honest. What is this one? Ah, okay. So I've already kept that over there, so that's fine. So I need to think of some smaller names for these because obviously the longer the names, look at that, I'm not going to be able to really see what they are. So I will have to come up with an idea for that. But we'll sort it out. So that is that. We don't need that. I know you. I know you. I know you. Now this has got delays on this one, as we can see here. But does this one? Nope. No. Okay, so what we're going to be doing, looks like we're not we're not adding, we're not basically bouncing the effect into audio, it looks like. So we've got to mess around with it. So this is 8 bars. Now, let's mess about with it. So what we're going to do, where is my second version? So you can have multiple versions of Maschine as a plugin, and you'll see this is where I created some of the sounds. We just mute this. Boring on its own. But those I've moved into Logic. So why don't we see? Let's try and cut up the vocal. What we'll do, we'll find this version in the here. Great. Now, I don't think you can drag straight in. Nope. Because that would be too easy. So now we have to find it in the fold, find it in the finder, and there we go. We can right. We do that. Oh, it's because I haven't got a sampler. Go choose the sampler, then we can drag in, I believe. Yeah. No. Oh, it's been a while since I've done this. Or is it audio? If it's not easy, you won't do it. Simple as that. So what we'll do. Oh no, there we go. You have to go to edit. Right, there we go. Now we've got this in Maschine. I know you. There we go. Right, so what we're going to do, one of my ideas was to, we'll get it nice and short. I know you. Done. I know you. I know you. Perfect. Now you can press truncate, and that'll change it into just one. That basically cuts out all the rest of the sample, and it keeps what you want. I know you. Perfect. Right. So we're doing that. Now I was going to chop it up. Now we could do zones, and then where is it? No, sorry, slice. Now we could do it manually, or we could get it to do it for us, so it changes across 4 pads. So I could use that. But what I want to do, if I did that, let's apply it to, if I applied it to do I apply it to a group or a single? No, let's try that one. Okay, so what that has done. Oh, there he is. I know you. I know you. I know you. So that has put it into. I know you. Right, so that's changed it into 3 notes on to MIDI. So if we go down, we'll have to go all the way down to C. You see it's some C minus 2. You can change it, but let's just not get funny. So C minus 2. I know you. And we need to make sure we've got all of them. So I know you. You. I know you. I know. Great. So now we can get rid of that. So now we've cut the vocal into 4. We can play in. We could play in a new pattern. This is very crude. I probably would have done it into a bit more, but let's do it. Because there's no drums, I actually think we could use this in could use it in a breakdown, but it could use it anywhere. But this is very handy indeed. So let's make a slight variation on the second one. We'll just use that for the time being. So we can call. Why is that doing that? Right. So that's. If we're happy with that, which we could just use for the time being, we can just drag that into Logic. Make sure it's not funny loop length, as we discussed before. And it will be because it's not on loop optimized. See, it's two bars, 3.3, which is no good for Nobon. But if I mute that, let's go call that chops. And we'll put that into my vocals in pink, as you can see. Don't know why. Right, wonderful. So let's see if that behaves. I cut it into 2 bars. Is that going to be 2 bars? Of course it's not, but we can change that here. 2. Wonderful. So this will be the same. Now, because it's me, is not actually saying anything, it reminds me a bit of, I mean, that's a bit like struggling to convince yourself. It's like, or it could be self-doubt. So it could be part of either section. But I think we've got, I mean, I quite like it, but we could make variations, but we'll see what it sounds like with everything else. In fact, well, I mean, let's just see what it sounds like with the drums. What is the time? Oh, time flies. Now, obviously, that could get quite boring. So what we could do is, I don't know, we could change, if we like, let's see, let's just mess about with something, see what it sounds like. Nice. Now we could make, so this is filter steps. So this is where it adds, basically these are all how open the filter is across, and it's obviously it's step programming. So I think, I don't know if this is, it's probably free, this plugin, filter step. But you could have that as a variation. So for example, where's the mix on this thing? There it is. So you could have that as a variation, or coming in, or you see what I mean? So I mean, this could be an indecision, or this could be a brain fog version. So as I mentioned here, this could be doubt, fading, incomplete. I mean, that sounds more, yeah, this sounds more doubtful than that. There we go. Don't want it to be too resonant. Perfect. So what we could do, if we like that, we could go back to this version, and we've got this now. So we could bounce this. We just bounce that. So this could be, what is it? Right, it's not brain fog. It's doubt, because it's incomplete. So let's call it doubt. Sod it. Right, perfect. So we've got we've got a variation here, which is doubt. So that is just a normal variation. We could put it back in there because it's it's still the same chops. I don't know why they keep on adding numbers. Not necessarily. So if we, the reason I'm doing that, I'm putting audio. I'm putting that into the audio because, as I mentioned before, if you have automation, or if you changed automation on this one and it wasn't on the other ones, you'd pretty much have to go back and check and add it to the other ones as well. But if everything's in audio, everything plays what it says on the tin. So if we get rid of that, of course, I haven't taken off the effect, so it was doing double filter step. That's why it was so loud, I think. I mean, that could work. But yeah, I mean, that was just a quick fire session. It's 8 o'clock. I've got to get another coffee. Got to get ready for work. I know, annoying. But that was a quick fire. It's always good to have a quick fire session on something. It keeps it fresh, keeps it new. But yeah, thank you all of you for watching. Got any questions? Obviously, just put it in and I'll still get them. But I will see you a bit later on in the studio. Have a good day.